From there, I've been receiving numerous strange calls from strange numbers, though I've not been receiving them. To make it a bit easier for me, my sanity, because I don't know what these people want who have sent them. And now considering that the fact that the police officer who shot me is still working somewhere, I don't know where they're working. I don't know whether it's in Nakuru County or they were reposted somewhere else. So it becomes life scaring for me because I don't know how safe I am in this county and in this country, to be honest, because if the person who did that incident to you is still at large or is still working or is still feeling confident, it makes me wonder if I will ever get my justice. Or thank you. My name is Catherine Wanjeri Kariuki. I'm a journalist working with Kambeme TV and radio here in Nakuru County. The journalist was shot on 16th of July 2024. Basically, health-wise, I've been recuperating well. I can't complain. It has been a positive journey physically. And today I came here at Central Police Station to report an incident of my life feeling a threat because of some calls that I've been receiving of people who have been identifying themselves as police officers and saying that they have information about the person who shot me, the police officer who shot me, and they actually insinuated about a meetup and threatened me not to, let me call it a threat, threatened me not to tell anyone about the call and not share any information about the call. So, but unfortunately they didn't want to share their names, and I did not bow to whatever they wanted. And then from there, I've been receiving numerous strange calls from strange numbers, though I've not been receiving them. To make it a bit easier for me, my sanity, because I don't know what these people want who have sent them. And now considering that the fact that the police officer who shot me is still working somewhere, I don't know where they're working. I don't know whether it's in Nakuru County or they were reposted somewhere else. So it becomes life scaring for me because I don't know how safe I am in this county and in this country, to be honest, because if the person who did that incident to you is still at large or is still working or is still feeling confident, it makes me wonder if I will ever get my justice or if there is anything that is going to happen. So it's my hope and prayer that now that I've been informed by my chairman that the IPOA concluded on the investigations and they are waiting on the DCI and then ODPP to take over. I hope that it will be faster than it was on the previous incidents, and I thank all those people who came forward, including the police officers who came forward and wrote their statement. And I hope and I pray that it will help in me getting to know who really shot me. It will be a part of me feeling like I've been served my justice. I'm not yet back at work because, like I said, I'm still in the process. I wouldn't say I'm 100%, but I'm still in the process, but almost there. So I'm not yet, but I believe and I pray that I'll be back to work as soon as possible.
Good morning. My name is Joseph Openda, the chairperson of the Nakuru Journalists Association. So today we are here at the Nakuru Central Police Station to report a case whereby our colleague Catherine Wanjeri of Kameme TV and radio has been threatened. As you are aware, Catherine Wanjeri was involved in a shooting incident on 16th July, where as she was going on with her work in the line of duty of reporting the demonstrations that were led by the Gen Zs, she was shot by police officers and she was injured. And since then, she has been receiving treatment in Nakuru, while at the same time, investigations going on. And since that time, the IPOA took over the investigations, and up to this point, they are still going on with the same investigation, whereby at the moment, after the senior police officers have recorded their statements, these including the county commander, the OCS, and the OCPD, they've recorded their statement regarding this matter. what they are waiting for is a report from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations. So this is when they'll be able to forward the file to the ODPP for directions. So now, pending this, the action by the ODPP or the IPOA, Wanjeri has been experiencing some threats. Some people have been calling her with unknown numbers, identifying themselves as police officers, but not identifying their names. So she doesn't really know who they are. These people claim to know the person who shot her on July 16th, but they are not willing to say who the person is. And they also want Wanjeri to meet them at locations that she feels are not safe for her. They have also dared her not to share their contact or the information that they're sharing with him with any other person. And also, she has been trailed by a number of vehicles which she doesn't know to whom they belong to. And on several occasions around her premises. So we felt that it was important to make a formal complaint regarding this matter, so that should anything happen, the police should be held accountable, because at the moment Wanjeri feels unsafe, she feels threatened and intimidation. We have reasons to believe that the intimidations and the threats and the calls have something to do with this case, and somehow it's like somebody is trying to push her to drop this case. But as an association, we are committed in following up with this matter to ensure that justice for our colleague is served. We also want to condemn the matter. We want to condemn the people who have been calling them. These same people have also been calling some of our journalists, sharing with them some information of knowing the person who did the shooting. But unfortunately, they are not saying who this person is. So we want to ask them if they have information that they feel is important in this case. Let them channel that information to the relevant bodies. They can share this information with the IPOA. They can share this information with the police, so that it can be useful to them. But giving journalists information that they cannot verify, and they cannot even verify who the person is, will not be helpful. So that's what we'll ask them. And in the meantime, call upon the agencies, the police and the IPOA, the ODPP, the DCI, to speed up this investigation, so that an action can be taken and justice, the path to justice can be followed. Thank you. From IPOA, like I said earlier, they have already recorded statements from senior police officers in Nakuru, which at first was a challenge to them, because they could not, they needed an approval from Nairobi, but we are glad that that happened. The police cooperated and they were able to record these statements. So the only thing they are waiting for now is a report, forensic report from the DCI. That is the information that they've shared with us today. We also want to thank maybe the police, the county commander, for cooperating with this investigation and allowing the officers to go and record this statement. So the statements they've recorded with the IPOA is in regards to the shooting. But it is now that we've brought to attention the issue of intimidation and the calls and being trailed by unknown vehicles. Yes.
Yes, my name is Hekil Bangeno, Nakuru Journalists Association Vice Chair. I want just to add something, and specific. I want to ask police to guarantee Wanjeri security. Because when Wanjeri is not safe, means we are not all safe. And another thing, I urge the DCI to fasten the investigation, because if investigation was concluded, hatungekuwa hapa sahi. So my call is to fasten the investigation at the moment. Thank you.